Welcome back. This is part 2 of a very special episode of Hashtag Total Marker. This is episode 21, and we've just done the WWE recap. So it's time to move on. And so, as it is written in the Hashtag Total Marker Bible in the Gospel of St. Mark, yea, and shall his brothers look upon the geek, and in a proud voice he shall proclaim to the heavens, Wrestling News! You gotta love that theme, man. That's a fucking awesome theme.
It is.
I wish I wrote it, but I didn't.
Oh.
Playonloop.com, awesome website.
But
anyway, basically I have 3 main news articles for you guys. The big one, Tyler Rex quits.
Oh, he wasn't released. He asked for his release.
Yeah. So basically, this is basically what he had to say about the entire matter.
I've read them.
Yeah. I just want to say thank you to WWE Incorporated for allowing me to be part of an incredible entertainment experience. On Monday, I asked for my release, and the company was gracious enough to grant my request. I realized recently that being a superstar means sacrificing certain things, including time with my family. As a new father, my heart broke every time I had to leave to go on the road. I didn't ever want to miss another opportunity with my daughter, so I made the decision to be a full-time dad and hang up my boots. I will miss everyone in the locker room tremendously, and as they have all become a second family to me. I want to thank my coaches and teachers that have helped me along the way. Fit Finley, Arn Anderson, Edge, Christian, Kane, Jericho, Dr. Tom, Norman Smiley, and Billy Kidman. I also want to thank my boys. You know who you are. Especially, though, a huge thank you to Hawkins. You were like a brother to me the last year, and I'll miss you and will always love you, bro. I wish you the best, and thanks for understanding that I had to go be a dad. When she's older and able to realize what happened, I know Maya will thank you as well. Thanks to all the dedicated fans of Hashtag Rex and Hawkins, and to the Hashtag Wrecking Crew. I would never have survived without you. For anyone interested, I'm currently the owner of an internet marketing company that specializes in search engine optimization, pay-per-click, web design, and reputation management. You can find my company here. Maybe one day, Tyler. Maybe one day. If you need any of our services, don't hesitate to contact me. And yes, there's even a cartoon and multimedia page. And we are going to share that link. It is http://www.locom2, that's LOCALM2.com. And that link will also be in the descriptions. So that is Tyler Rex. And of course, we wish him all the best in all his future endeavors.
I have some wrestling news.
Yeah, wrestling news?
Well, on SummerSlam weekend, it's SummerSlam Access.
Yeah.
One of the major things done on the SummerSlam Access was the reveal of the WWE 13 full roster.
Yes.
And I've got it here in my hand, you know.
Yeah.
The roster, not the game. Bastards. I'm looking forward to the game, though.
Aye.
And I thought we can't reveal it the same way WWE did, because, well, quite frankly, we don't have the authority to. But I thought I'd go through the roster, get some reactions to some of the names that were brought in.
Okay.
So, you know, some of the ones we knew was the Nation of Domination Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Which I believe Djismie's quite happy about that.
Yeah.
The Miz.
Oh, the like sexual chocolate Mark Henry.
But maybe it's a DLC.
Hopefully. And me, young baby.
Maybe. The Miz.
Uh-huh.
You have to do this one. It's that guy, that arsehole.
Which asshole?
The one who got a really long name, even though it's only 4 letters. Johnson. At least that's how Justin Roberts always says.
Oh, is that the JC?
Mm.
The that one.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah.
Eve Skank!
Well, that really effective battling.
I know, it just happens. The show-off Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, yeah.
Doopia.
The Funkasaurus Bros Clay.
Right.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Your impression, I love your impression of Mike Tyson.
You know me, I'm Mike Tyson, I'll bite your fucking ear off.
Yeah.
Did I just hear my man's name shouted?
Yeah.
I didn't shout for Djismie.
The other one, John Cena.
The Attitude Era Undertaker.
Yep.
Attitude Era Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Give me a hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
The Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
Stella!
The world's strongest man Mark Henry.
Don't stop that again.
Current era. Attitude Era Mankind.
Mankind doesn't like it when someone touches his privates. He didn't like it as an altar boy, and he didn't like it last week.
No.
The current WWE champion, CM Punk.
It's clobbering time!
Today's Chris Jericho.
I thought you said Mike Tenay for some reason.
Today's Big Show.
Yeah, awesome.
Y2J Chris Jericho. Laredo Superstar Edge.
Oh, I can't wrestle no more.
The one-man band, baby!
One-man rock band.
Beef Slater. The Doctor of Thugonomics, John Cena.
Yeah, baby. Got his album.
So fine.
Yeah! Do you know, I've got it twice. I played it so much, it's
It was
scratched.
part of a WWE collection.
I
Go
know.
fuck yourselves in the dick and spoons.
I bought it once, played it so much, it got scratched. I had to buy it again. And now it's on my iPod as well.
JBL. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, you can't see what's happening.
No.
Mr. John Laurinaitis as a playable character.
But is he the Executive Vice President of Talent Relations and the permanent General Manager of Raw and Smackdown?
He does wear a suit.
Maybe so then. Don't smoke.
Modern day Lita.
Mamacita.
No.
I just felt like saying
dare
that.
you.
I wonder if I can get.
No.
Met her at Access.
Downloadable content. Damian Sandow.
You're welcome.
Downloadable content.
What?
What?
Sorry. AJ Lee.
Uh,
Hunter Hurst Helmsley.
Pointless.
Sorry, my mind is being blown.
The only voice
Not
you've
a
got
good
in the
way.
whole thing is pointless.
Yeah, because it should just be an alternative costume. That
And I agree with that as well, but they have given us
Three
full...
Triple H's in the game. What is the point? That goes for anyone. Like when there was 3 Hogans in the game.
Yeah.
Pointless. So I'm not being biased.
Just make an alternate costume.
Yeah, ABC back in the day. Shut your mouth.
Zack Ryder.
There's no extra money being made in
Hannah,
that.
Zack Ryder. Woo, woo, woo!
It could still be
You
DLC.
know it!
Could still be DLC.
Are you serious, bro?
What?
What?
X-Pac.
Oh.
Hey, Trish.
I would have
The,
That's broad talk.
the Attitude Era, Mr. McMahon.
Yeah! Fire!
I could still do that now.
Wade Barrett.
The Barrett Barrage.
The Barrett Barrage. It's just big. I wish I could do his voice. I can't.
No.
The Attitude Era, Vader.
I dare not. It's too.
It's time! It's time! It's Vader time!
Time.
Modern Era Undertaker, and yes, those who are asking, he does have the shaved head.
What, the
No.
Danker?
Yeah.
Although you're kind of going somewhere between Undertaker and Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah, I know what I mean.
I got alongside Brooks and your soul is mine.
Attitude Era, Trish.
Shaker will never be IC champ.
The original beauty Trish.
I don't see what's wrong with it now, but I'm not even
I
getting
know,
to
I'm
that.
not bothered either.
Modern era Triple H.
Really?
Modern Era Triple
There you
H.
go. Pointless. I'll be
Attitude Era Triple H to Generation X.
Yay!
Well, no, because they're all going to be different style models.
Yeah, but they could just be alternative costumes rather than characters.
Oh.
Do you know what? I bring a piece of news every time. Whatever I bring, he fucking argues over.
Oh, sorry, I could go boring on a run show.
Yeah, and I've told you why I do that, and I'll do it off fucking air.
Basically.
The Rock, Attitude Era.
Oh, what do you say to that now?
The Rock, Normal Era.
Pointless.
Here's the right. I'll bring up quickly 2 points just to
See?
help us out, right? Just to try and speed this along, right? The problem is, there are 2 sides of the argument. There's one, the corporate side, and one there's the design graphic side. The corporate side is money.
Yeah.
Let's argue with that.
Which we don't like. The other
I
problem
don't
is certain types of attires.
You don't care because you've got money.
Certain types of
No,
attires will require different graphic models, and for those you actually require different figure skeletons.
And by the way, Triple H's faces look different on each one.
Ooh.
So basically,
that requires a completely different
so
model.
basically if they're doing it from different eras, they have to do it from different. Obviously, the argument there would be, well, if there's something that could be similar or ones you could use from the past in different tyres, could you work with that? It'd be like, well, maybe you could. So they're still being greedy bastards.
Well, no, because you don't pay for anything. You're not paying for anyone on this.
Well,
Attitude Era is not DLC. The only two is DLC so far now, which is AJ and Damien.
all right.
Everyone else is in the game.
In which case, the other argument would be then, well, the only reason to do that then is rather than make an alternative attire is because either want to fluff the game up a bit, which is stupid because that would take more memory, would be more detrimental to their business model. So the idea would be that they have to work with different figure skeletons. In order to work with it.
A lot. That's a lot of the reason they play.
It probably, if they really worked with it, they probably could have done it better. So
The Great Carly.
let's leave it at that.
They could have put more. They could have put more characters in.
The Great Carly. This is the largest roster you've had in history.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still could have put more.
Great
Ted
Carly.
DiBiase Jr.
Just normal.
I assume he's on the game, but you can't play as him.
Every now and again you're allowed to play as him, but then he just gets injured.
Oh.
Attitude Era, Shawn Michaels. So I wonder if he's allowed to pass out every now and again. Sin Cara,
Damn it.
Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, the Attitude Era,
Wow.
which is even tagged as the $1 Billion Princess, which is pre-boo up.
She's getting rock bottomed.
How did I doubt that? Shane O'Mac,
Oh, I miss Shane O'Mac. Oh, yeah, I miss him.
Santino Marella.
I thought it was fell over. Yay!
Oh, Truth. Where's little Jimmy if you want him to be?
Oh.
Where's Kate Quick?
Really?
I
man.
thought Little Jimmy was me in like Harry Potter's cloak.
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I don't.
Your ass better call somebody. Because you see, it's that D-O-double-G. Road Dog Jesse James.
That's not how you spell dog.
It is Road Dog.
I think it's illiterate then.
Mhm.
Has no one brought this up with
Like
him?
Marsha.
How long has he been doing this?
The Viper Randy Orton.
Oh, which
Rey
one?
Mysterio.
Ooh.
These are all current here, I'll tell you when it's not.
No, but is it the heel Randy or the
It's current Andy, isn't it? So.
shit Randy?
Primo.
Didn't know him before.
Nikki Bella.
Ah.
Lita. Attitude Era. Kevin Nash.
Oh, careful with him.
Karma.
Really?
Kofi
She's getting
Kingston.
powerbombed.
Attitude Era. Ken Shamrock.
Min.
Kelly.
No.
No?
Attitude Era.
She's getting
Kane.
Alright.
Kane. Justin Gabriel. Jinder Mahal. Jack Swagger. Hootie Cole. The Godfather. That is Attitude Era. Attitude Era. Hawk. Attitude Era. Farouk. Epico.
Oh, he isn't.
Attitude Era. Eddie Guerrero.
Woo!
Attitude Era. Edge. Attitude Era. Dude Love.
Do love!
David Otunga.
Steroids.
Daniel Bryan.
No!
Yes!
Cody Rhodes.
Dashing. Cody Brown.
Attitude Era. Christian.
Christian!
Christian.
What music is good?
Well, he has ENC. At least for now, anyway. Because that's what it is, ENC era.
Okay.
Modern day Christian.
Go!
Cactus Jack.
Don't.
The British Bulldog. Brie Bella. Brock Lesnar.
Oh.
Bret Hart. That's what you do. Bret! Fucking little kid every time. Attitude Era. Bradshaw. Booker T. Attitude Era. Paul White.
Oh.
Wow.
And it actually does come up on the entrance, and he's introduced as the Big Show, Paul White.
Does he have long hair?
Yep.
Sorry.
And he jumps over the top rope for his entrance as well. Attitude Era. Mr. Beep. Oh, Billy Gunn. Attitude Era. The Big Boss Man.
It's Chris Benoit again.
No.
No.
Beth Phoenix. Attitude Era. Animal. Alicia Fox. And Alberto Del Rio.
Wow.
So, you got plenty to choose from there.
I was going to
So
say that's
awesome.
one hell of a roster.
And the actual game was pretty tight as well. It looks,
Yep.
from what I've seen, WWE games on YouTube are releasing the official entrances and finishing videos every so often. I mean, they just released the Bros Clay one. The Bros Clay actually entrance comes out with the front depths, and it's the whole thing, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, the rumping, stomping, and then they stop and Bros talks.
Oh.
So it's like the full blown entrance in that.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a gamer.
In other news, it's believed that Rey Mysterio has suffered a concussion following his championship match against The Miz at Summer Slam. During the bout, The Miz executed a brutal sit-down powerbomb, which snapped Mysterio's head against the canvas. The physician, Michael Sampson, said Mysterio had the first test on Monday, which showed us that he was below baseline. The physical exam was normal, but neuropsych testing was below normal. That's the beauty of neuropsych testing. Based on reaction time and memory, we can measure on a computer, and he was below his baseline. That saves Mysterio from causing further injuries and concussion.
Was he stoned?
Basically,
His reaction time was slow as fuck if he was stoned.
basically, he seems to be alright. He has got a mild concussion. Provided he doesn't show any more symptoms, he'll be fine. And the last bit of news I have, Christian will be returning to TNA to induct Sting to the TNA Hall of Fame.
One.
Is that still part of the deal?
Yeah.
they
The
have?
appearance is part of WWE's agreement with TNA to allow Ric Flair to appear at WWE's Hall of Fame earlier this year.
Ah.
So Christian Cage will be coming back.
Nice
So he's
one.
been back once and it's part of the deal he's going back again.
Love
Yes.
it, love it.
Well, love it.
Apparently he didn't want to do it.
Love
He didn't want to do it though, but Triple H made him, so he
Yeah.
had his friend Ric Flair at the Hall.
Trips
He
is.
didn't want to go. He didn't want to go back to TNA because he left there for reasons.
So,
Yeah.
but Triple H said, you have to.
Go.
So,
Well,
you do,
essentially,
as you say, you do not piss off Triple H, so he went, okay.
essentially it was a thing of Triple H went, listen, we want Rick to come back into the Hall of Fame. We didn't do it on purpose. We voted and we said the four horsemen should be in. At which point he goes, I agree, the horsemen should be in. However, he didn't want to go to TNA. He goes, can we not send someone else? And he looked and went, who the fuck else are we going to send? But yeah, but Ron Kinnon's TNA didn't want anything to do with him.
Okay. So basically, we've done the news. So it's time for one of the most nostalgic segments we have.
Ironic, really.
It is, because you said Jimmy, but no. Jimmy have Djismie stats for that. But we should get to those in a moment. But first, we've got to go through one of the most awesome segments in the world.
Me.
You get rich! It is good music.
That's why I used it for bookmark.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it is, yes.
That's one show I haven't started listening to yet.
Oh, well,
I'm very sorry. I'm a dedicated fan of this show. I'm on episode. My next episode
21.
of show will be episode 11.
you don't really have to prove that one, considering you're on the show.
Yeah. No.
Your dedication has somewhat been proved.
Yes, but I'm saying I also listen to hashtag shout as well. I just don't do hashtag.
I listened to the 2
bookmarks.
episodes I was on.
Oh no, I'm a
in
true.
episode 18.
I'm a dedicated
Just to
fan.
know the
I
format.
am up to. My next show will be episode 11.
I like to listen to myself.
Well, bookmark's actually pretty good, but we're not here for bookmark.
No.
We're here for you gotta watch. So
Yep, you gotta watch.
What have we gotta watch?
Well, you go watch. It's quite simple. I mean, I take suggestions every now and again and take requests.
Yeah.
And asked Stephen on Twitter, I'm very bad now, asked if I did take suggestions. And the one he said, if you ever do a light heavyweight or a cruiserweight special, to choose. Now, Djismie, you have to back me up here.
Yeah.
I believe it was Malenko versus Takamichinoku.
Scotty too.
Scotty, sorry.
From Backlash.
From Backlash 2000. I did have the tweet up, it just disappeared off my Twitter, so I do apologise for that.
It does happen.
So I thought, and there we go. That's definitely an excellent match to watch. It's lots of fun. Dean's one of the best in the world at the time, and Scotty always is. Yeah, great finish. So I thought I'd do that. Then, because I was trying to think of matches, I couldn't really look at my past matches because my internet is currently unavailable. So Eric Van Djismie gave me a match, and that was Tajiri versus X-Pac at SummerSlam 2001.
Yep.
Another great match, lots of fun, two great athletes. Pac was in that time and place where people didn't really want to see him anymore,
No.
which was weird. Which was weird for Pac, because Pac never got over that.
Yeah.
People shout X-Pac sucks and he's a face.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Well, that kind of shit happens.
So,
Back.
Yeah.
and then
Sorry, I've disturbed him with sweets.
But following that up, to throw one out myself, I'm going to give you WrestleMania 2000. I always go 2000 when I'm saying 20.
Oh.
20, it's in an invitational. Now, if I can remember these, I'm going to be impressed.
I'll be
Ultimo Dragon,
1,
Shannon Moore,
2,
Jamie Noble,
3,
in that classic Jamie Noble twang, Billy Kidman,
4,
Chavito Guerrero,
5,
Akil,
6,
Tajiri,
7,
Funaki,
8,
Nunzio,
9. And if you don't remember this one, I have to remember them.
and Ray Ray. And Ray Mysterio.
I will give him big ups for that.
And Ray Ray, and I believe the attire at the time was Flash.
Yes.
Boom.
That's impressive.
And excellent match.
That's knowing your wrestling, people.
Great backwards and back and forth deal. You know, you've got lots of high flying action, lots of quick action. Nunzio comes in and tries to slow it down. Doesn't work at all. Kidman plays both games. So yeah, you've really got a really good action. It's one of the best matches on the card, and that's saying something considering the card. But then again, you know, in my opinion, the worst match of the night was Brock versus Goldberg.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But moving on from there, I will throw out my final match because I'll give you 4 matches. 1 from a suggestion of a fan, 1 from our own Eric Van Djismie. So I'm going to give you 2003. Rey Mysterio versus Matt Hardy in San Diego on a SmackDown. I'd love to give you the date, but it's escaping me right now. Excellent match.
It's between WrestleMania and Vengeance.
It is, yes. And it's one of those ones where Ray worked so hard. There was an injury angle played into the match. Ray's family was brought into it, but not in this creepy way like Eddie did. This was just Ray's family happened to be at the sidelines. And it's just excellent match, of course. And as always, I don't spoil no endings unless it's integral to why I want you to watch it. So, you know, you got excellent views there. All the time with a light heavyweight match or a cruiserweight match, you're going to have some high flying. Actually, one that just came to my mind there would be the Canadian Stampede, the In Your House. The Taka Michinoku versus the Great Suzuki, which to me was an excellent match because it brought Japanese Japanese junior heavyweights into the WWE, and it was just before. Was it just before the tournament started, or was it part of the tournament?
It might have been just Canadian Stampede was 16.
It
Might have been part of the tournament.
Yeah, it might have been. Either way, it was the first time that WWE had really showcased what the junior heavyweights, light heavyweights, cruiserweights, the smaller guys could do. But yeah, that's
an honourable mention, I have to say, from my own.
From
Raw 01, when Jerry Lynn was champ. Jerry Lynn, Crash Holly, I think it was Tucker or Funaki, one of them, and Grandmaster Sexay. Whoa, the fan is dying.
Yeah, don't worry, we just had a fan die.
Oh.
In a fatal 4-way on Raw.
Yeah.
That was a really good match.
Excellent match. And so that's it. Unless anyone else got through one out.
Like I'm going to throw one out.
Anna?
Make them up.
Okay.
Crap.
Well, there you
When
go.
one Vogel wins the title at the Great American Bash.
That is actually a great match. And the ending's funny, so.
Yeah.
Poor
I just about the end.
Chavito. So that's what you got to do.
Go Hornswoggle, Vince McMahon's secret zone.
It wasn't actually a secret,
It's
wasn't it?
Bentley's secret song. So there you go. That was you got to watch.
So, up next, we turn to the man who seems to have all the stats. And, Djismie, would you like to introduce your own segment, or would you like your last to do it?
I'll do it. I've got a big ego.
Yes, he has. He's got a big head.
So, Djismie,
He's got a huge ego.
loud and proud, let's hear it.
Djismie stats.
And the sweet music plays once again, signaling the time for mathematics and stats.
Which is ironic, being me.
Stat 1.
No.
Who are the stats? Oh!
These stats are dedicated to someone today.
In honor of.
In honor of our special guest and the love of my life, at Cena's true fan.
Oh.
Mwah.
I thought the truth of your life was a WWE Championship.
No.
Close second. We've lived that long.
These stats are about Mr. John Cena.
Yes, be nice. Be nice.
Dick
I'm
wanking.
always
fuck
Be
nugget.
true.
Be nice.
Be impartially true.
It is going to be true.
Good.
Shut up.
In honor of Cena's true fan.
Yes.
How many have we got?
A few.
Okay. You're going to tap me with the last one, right?
Aye.
Oh, is he going? The geek's going to sleep.
That one!
John Cena is a 10-time WWE champion.
Stat 2.
He is a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion.
Stat 3.
He is a 3-time United States Champion.
Stat 4.
He's a 2-time World Tag Team Champion, once with Shawn Michaels and once with Batista.
Stat 5.
He is a 2-time WWE Tag Team Champion,
Stat
once
6.
with David Otunga and once with The Miz.
Stat 6.
He won the Royal Rumble in 2008.
Oh, what a moment that was! Oh, coming back. Oh, what a
I
moment.
believe that's what's called a climax.
I won. My mum and dad were downstairs and I was watching it upstairs and that telly got disturbed for like 10
Stat
minutes.
6.
He's undefeated. It's Survivor Series.
Yes. And his opponents.
Stat 7.
Mr. Kennedy and Randy Orton injured him in 2007, and it was one of the funniest moments I have ever seen when he had to vacate the title on ECW.
I am strangling him right now, and he is getting no sex, not just for a week, a fortnight, in months.
So
Jerry
Enjoy,
stats?
enjoy the next month.
Yeah. I actually have a couple of stats.
When he returned at the Royal Rumble 2008, which I mentioned that he won.
Yes, and he deserves to.
I have a couple of stats.
And that was just his stats.
Barely alive.
There's actually a couple of stats with Ghost John Cena. The
Yeah.
last match I watched of his that I cheered for, that's what I cheered for, was John Cena and Triple H at WrestleMania.
22.
Yes.
Wow.
And also, if you calculate all the variables, mathematically speaking, I've done the equation, it is physically impossible for me to give two flying fucks about John Cena.
Oh,
Oh, I have a stat.
Yeah?
I don't like John Cena.
I know that.
Or is that a fact?
That's a fact.
That's
Oh,
a fact.
stat. Okay, stat. Hold on, stat.
It's that.
I have 1 out of 1. No, I don't like John Cena. Oh,
That's still.
Okay,
That's
I have-
ability.
I have less ability in me to like John Cena as I do to find
A girl.
jazz. Oh, you don't like that? All right. We can't all be like you and find girlfriends.
Oh. If that's about me, fine.
After that, I'm
Yeah,
I do
because that's an insult towards one of us. You know? It's like, you can't find the girl. Okay, one of us has. One of us hasn't.
That wasn't at you. Because I know you
I'm
have.
talking about. Never mind.
Never mind.
No, I'm saying
Moving on.
we haven't done
Am I moving on?
we haven't
You're
done
still getting paid back.
we haven't done a hashtag top 10 this week, obviously due to Summer Slam and personal issues. However, I will give you a heads up of what the next hashtag top 10 will be. It'll be
Pussy.
coming- No.
Oh, why do you do
Djismie,
That's a
you might be
horrible word.
interested. You might be interested in this, right? Out of all the people who have been released and are still released, so even if they came back and they're gone again, includes them, right? Anyone who is released and is still released within, shall we say, the past 5, maybe 7 years, I haven't determined how long ago, of all of them, the top 10 people that should come back.
Ooh.
Oh.
You said 5.
I said about 5
Come
years
back
ago.
to WWE, I take it,
Yeah,
because
obviously.
some have been released and they've gone to that other company
Yeah.
that we do not mention.
TNA, people.
Yeah.
TNA.
If they're in another company, they're not in WWE. That's how my mind works.
So you can still use them to come back to it.
So it's going to be a long list, and obviously it's going to take me a while to get the list compiled together. So I'll get that out as soon as I can. But
I
that's
can
what.
help you with that.
Oh yeah, Dan did suggest. But yeah, so that's what the next top 10 is going to be.
Club 2000s.
Yeah. So I think we should just jump straight into the next segment of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
It is hashtag Fan Corner. Everyone loves singing along to that.
It's fucking awesome, that's why.
It is. Right, so I only have the one question via
I've
Twitter.
got 3 now. I don't know if you've
Well,
done
I've got you gotta get guts, so I'll start with his.
I've got that now.
Right.
No, it might be a different one.
You gotta get gut!
I'm
Says,
sorry again for Summer Slam, definitely.
hashtag Tony Marco, hashtag Fan Corner. Who would you have booked to be behind Austin getting run over in 1999? And who did you want it to be?
Was there any people out there that believed he actually got run over?
You did get run over?
He actually did get hit. It
Yes.
was Austin who got hit.
Yes, but he wasn't seriously injured. He went to get his
Oh, wow!
surgery.
On this show, we're going to break kayfabe.
Fucking hell.
Oh, sorry.
You know.
I shall let you get back to your question. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
how old are you at 99?
And oh fuck, hang on, you make me do mathematics now.
12, 13.
There you go.
Oh.
I was 10.
Oh my god, I feel so old.
You are old.
How old was that, Dan?
You would have been about, I think you're about 30. So about the same age as she is now.
Oh!
Can you hear us? Are you warm enough?
Yes, I
Do you want
am
to
fine.
blanket over you?
No, I do not want a blanket. I can hear quite fine.
I wanted it to
everything
be
works.
one of 2 people.
Bitch, I look older than you. Shut the fuck up.
I don't.
I wanted it to be either Billy Gunn.
I'm 25. People mistake me for fucking 40. I don't know how.
Oh,
I get that
I'll
one.
get it the other way. I get, you're only 19? No.
Different doesn't look it.
Anyway, who did you want?
Billy
Who did you want behind this?
I either wanted it to be Billy Gunn to give him a little bit of a push, or wanted it to be Deborah, his
Deborah.
wife.
Why
But he wasn't the wife at the time.
Were they in storyline either? I can't remember that.
No, they hadn't done a storyline.
They were?
I wanted to be.
They weren't married until he
Yeah, but they
took
were
a break.
together at that time because they
Not on
either...
TV, they weren't.
No, because
Well,
the
we're not really
best...
spoilers,
No. When they was doing his whole guilty until proven innocent, and Billy Gunn comes out, and he says someone who with blonde hair, it was clearly a dig at Deborah.
Of course it was.
I wanted.
When you see clearly a dig, right, dude,
It wasn't
most
a dig.
people don't see fuck all.
It wasn't a dig at Deborah.
Can I say?
How is it a dig anyway? It's not like it's an insult.
Well, no, it was like a hit.
It's a shot at.
It should have been Deborah.
Okay, first of all, it's a clue, and secondly, I wanted it to be Vince McMahon.
No.
Oh,
Well,
I
that was-
quite
that
like
was
that idea.
Yeah.
After all the
it's-
big feuds, that would have
it's
made
like,
sense.
if that right, I'm going to take you out once and for all, motherfucker.
Well, that's who I would have had.
Oh, that worked.
Okay, well, that's who I would have had booked behind it. Who did I wanted to be? I didn't want it to be anyone. I didn't want the Carlos to run him over. I just didn't want Austin at the time. I was 10 years old. Austin was my second favourite. I didn't want him to go. I was going, whoosh, what? Then go right there with the school the next day and beat the fuck out of everyone. I
You
was
know,
such a
even
bad
though
boy.
I'm a Cena nut, Stone Cold, I am dedicated to him as well. They are that would be my worst match, Stone Cold versus Cena. I'd be like, nah. But I love Stone Cold.
2 broken necks.
Oh, just be
That
quiet.
much would be necktacular.
You turned to a 1930s gangster.
Man.
We
But I
got.
have to say, I was watching.
What we got to do?
I was watching
We got
Survivor
special
Series
like
1995
Alright.
the other night, and I had to laugh because the match included the likes of Triple H and Undertaker and Isaac Yankem and Fatu, and I was like, oh, in 5 years' time, how you all mix in with storylines. Because I was watching Undertaker being on a tag team with Fatu, and I was thinking, I wonder if you're thinking, I'm going to throw you up in a Hell in a Cell in 5 years' time, or me and you, Isaac, we're going to be brothers, and Triple H is like, you're going to work for me, Fatu, and run over Austin.
So, what are the Twitter questions you got, dude?
Dan?
From Rubicant 86.
Yeah, that's the same one.
If the King of the Ring was brought back, which I assume because he thinks it's gone away,
Yeah.
and it is back
It
in a way, yeah,
It's
every
back
couple of
every
years.
2 years.
It should be back this year, actually.
It's
It's
kind of like
Sheamus was the last King in the
It's
Ring,
a
wasn't he?
2-yearly event, so to me it is.
Would you have it back as a yearly pay-per-view
Definitely.
or a
Yes.
Raw special? Also, who would you pick to win it this year?
yearly pay-per-view, and I would have Dolph Ziggler.
Ah. Would you have all the matches in the pay-per-view?
Yeah,
Whoa, hang on,
I
hang
don't
on.
remember
Can
how
I
it was back
stop?
then.
I would only bring it back as a yearly pay-per-view on condition that the Summer Slam rules invoked.
Oh, yeah, title match.
So you get a title match at Summer Slam.
I didn't know that.
In which case, I wouldn't give Dolph Ziggler it simply because money in the bank.
But he could have 2 shots then.
I'm not a fan of that shit. I wasn't a fan when Edge, when it must have been about, won the Raw tournament, this Raw tournament because they get a shot at the title. So who would I give it to? I'd probably give it to someone like, someone who could do with it. Maybe Cody Rhodes.
Ah, yes.
Cody Rhodes could. Or
Djismie?
Jared King Lawrence just to fuck people off.
Djismie?
I'd have it in a yearly pay-per-view.
And who would win it?
The Undertaker.
You've never won it,
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
I'd have the Undertaker. But I would have all the matches from the quarterfinal on the pay-per-view
So
itself.
just the 2 matches.
So everything else. So
Or 3 matches in one night. So
No.
it used to be back in the day.
No, the quarterfinals. 4 matches, then 2, then the semis.
Well, no,
7
but, yeah,
matches.
but I would have it more. See, I have a yearly pay-per-view, but mine would be traditional
No,
matches where it was 3 in one night.
like King of the Ring 2000.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like 95,
So
96.
you're thinking semis final.
I'm thinking 3 matches.
Nice. The 2 semis in the final.
No, the 3 matches. You have to go wrestle 3 times in one night to win it. Bret Hart.
So
Original
right.
rules.
So the
original rules.
The quarterfinals then.
Well, no, because I don't class it as a quarterfinal. I think you win a qualifier, then you do the opener match,
No.
then it's the next match.
No,
then it's
I'm
the
not
winner.
about doing the qualifiers. Like
So
the first and
basically,
second.
I'm saying the qualifiers are on Raw and SmackDown.
First, second round.
Yeah, and then you
Go
got
to
you just wouldn't have it as first, second round. You'd have one. You'd have one round before to qualify, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then the next matches was the start of the tournament.
Right, to the quarters, semis, and final.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's what they are.
But they're not. It's the first round, the second round, the third round. Not like the final. It was.
But they call it the King of the Ring semi-finals. That's the name of the match. The name of the matches are the quarter and semi-finals. They've always been called that.
And then have Dolph Ziggler win it with whoever whether it's fucking trophy or not. Anyway, next fucking question.
No, hang on, stay with. Did you
So
go?
I did,
win it.
I answered first.
Alright, sorry, I got
Who would you guys?
sidetracked.
Well, that's insurance, but you guys.
I don't remember all these.
No, what would you do? Would you have it a Raw special? Or
Pay-per-view, like back in the day,
Right.
who would I have win it?
I wonder.
That's fine. If you say.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking there's someone who can help push it up.
Nah, fuck that.
Somebody who can help push it up.
No, I mean like
So, yeah,
someone
but you
who
shot
needs
then.
a push. Sorry,
I-
everywhere.
oh,
I'm
no.
shocked that
Like,
you
No,
did
but you
it.
could accomplish both at the
Not
same
really.
time anyway.
Uh,
Give a legitimacy
He was
to
me
it.
first, though.
You know who I'd definitely bring back for the first proper reinstatement of the King of the Ring? I'd bring back Billy Gunn. He's got to have at least I wouldn't have him win it, but I'd have him get the finals.
apparently he did so well on Raw 1000. They are going to bring him back for him.
As we reported on this very show
Last week.
last week.
All right. Yeah, I must
That's
know
where you
that.
heard it from.
Yeah.
Okay.
You heard it here first, folks.
Bring back all the
Last
former
week.
winners and give them a tournament.
Separate one.
But then
Kind of like
Stone
King
Cold-
of Legends.
Yeah.
yeah, but the only issue is Stone
Legends
Cold.
of the Ring. Have you?
Stone Cold wouldn't come back.
Stone Cold could do a substitute. And you can make it as an angle and where everyone else is pissed off because this guy
Fuck
doesn't
that.
say it.
You can take a
I like that actually.
you
That's
can
a good
you
idea.
can take a schoolboy and get rolled up like everybody else.
But
No.
of course, you know, it's an idea that makes a legend not appear and not get a match. So
Yeah,
Jesse hates it.
Yeah, I do.
No,
I-
I'm
More importantly, I kind of think it's because I suggested it. It's just me
No,
hates it.
I
Can I-
might Stone
can I
Cold
follow
won't
what
work in
is-
anyway.
King of the Ring. I didn't want substitutes.
Can I just put out a slight issue though?
People are dead. Like Randy Savage.
No, not that. That's
That's a massive issue in
But you
that.
can make it from 93 onwards.
What I'm saying is
One's
the
dead.
problem is
Thanks
Stone
for
Cold has no Stone Cold has no interest.
I know.
So that kind of puts a hindrance on that.
Kurt Angle's in TNA, but you know.
But yeah, so there's a
Edge can't wrestle anymore.
yeah.
He's a slight, but like I say, it all can be fixed with a roll.
I know who I'd have win it, Christian. Sorry, going back. Just
All
to
right,
give him another,
yeah.
Just to give him another big title because he's only had
What-
one big thing and his thing was one more match.
Right, what's
He's
your
only had one big thing.
Well, fair enough, he's had title, but he's only had like 1 or 2 title reigns.
2-time World Heavyweight, 1-time ECW champion, 2-time NWO
That's what I mean.
TNA champion.
2-time World
you
Heavyweight. I wanna
brought up the wrong thing in front of Djismie.
I know.
Every fucking time. Someone does it every time and he just shoots them
Full
down.
IC, European,
We've all-
hardcore, light
we've all
heavyweight,
invoked
tag team
the
7
beast.
times with Edge, twice with, you know what I mean? No.
Basically, the nostalgia critic from that guy with glasses lives in fear that one day he will meet this man
Alright.
and have to do a crossover review. of some kind of wrestling move. Like
The next question
yes.
is from @to_Steven,
Ah.
which I always say wrong.
Have I actually met this guy?
Yeah.
Where?
Who's that?
Foley
Big
Foley.
Foley.
Yeah.
The big Foley tour.
He's the little one.
He's the little guy that's even smaller than. Hang on, I have to make a
Then
back.
you.
He's even smaller than my friend Christine. She had high heels on that disguised her height, and she just kind of went.
She makes Stewie look like a giant.
Anyway, he asked.
Yeah, he
Now we've done bullying someone on the internet.
Be a star.
And Fred,
Yes, be a star.
I'll
Oops,
have
I
that.
went my 30th
I laughed
birthday
at
party.
that. I didn't do it behind
No,
her
he
back.
didn't do it behind her back. He actually looked as she took her shoes off. He went
Be a
right in
star.
her face.
Be
Be
a
a
star.
star.
Be a star. Who hits so cool with the car?
Who had the best debut vignette?
All right. Who had the best debut vignettes?
What the hell does that
A
mean?
vignette is like the promo videos, like Wade Barrett's got at the moment.
Right.
All white Barrett in
That
the
you.
barrage.
I need educating sometimes.
Trust me, you should see me try to spell names of the quiz. Oh wait, you have. And that's the thing. I can do a quiz. I can write novels. Fucking novels. I'm a published fucking author. You asked me to spell.
Bye.
You asked me to spell Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and I'm fucked.
Fucking hilarious, dude. He kind do it every time. He
To the
puts
point.
his
To
ears
the point. It's a fucking answer that comes up so much. I copy and pasted it into its own separate notepad, so the answer comes up. I can just copy and paste it into the answer field.
We're calling it shit he can't spell.
Yeah.
Best. So, Aaron, you had one straight away there.
I
Yeah.
like Carlitos. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Carlitos.
Bullying people on the beach.
No, that's cool.
I didn't like when he spat at Cena. Just too little.
But that was cool.
No, it wasn't cool.
That's a guy that I didn't even care about paying his dues.
He
He was violent
First night beat Cena.
I know, I'm so
Still
happy.
gets to me to
I
this
was
day.
generally happy.
You know what's great is.
First night on SmackDown.
You know what's great, right? The Djismie is in like two minds the whole time. If you debut and you win a championship and you beat someone he doesn't like, he loves it. But if you debut and beat anyone, and you go, okay, and then you do it the next week, he'll sit there and go, oh, they're fucking burying people.
Do debuts,
But he beat Cena and I was sick of Cena.
do debuts include returns or just strictly
No,
debuts?
well,
Yeah, because
I
I
would
was going to
say-
say.
I'm going to ask both, to be honest.
Well, if we're doing like returns as well, I would say.
I'm saying you can have a debut and a return.
I would
A
say.
re-debut.
Yeah.
See, I'll give an honourable mention to the Undertaker's return where Triple H beat the Cena because I had both Undertaker and Triple H in,
Yeah,
and not a lot of people picked up on the Triple H being in the video,
yeah.
and I thought I was insane because I was going, "That's Triple H." People going, "Oh, you're fucking off your rocket," and then, "Oh, look who it is." But I prefer Chris Jericho's because I like.
Which one?
Which one?
It's that one with the
The cult.
religious iconography and there's this.
Oh, his most recent return one.
Yeah, most recent where it's like
With the little
children.
I was
girl.
going to say, not the code that come up now.
No.
Jericho's back.
Yeah, because it had far more symbolism,
That
and
is.
I love non-pretentious symbolism. That's basically symbolism that actually has a point, and not just like symbolism. 10 points everyone gets that reference.
Ultimate Warrior.
No, not Ultimate Warrior.
Sounded a lot like him.
But it's
Steve. Paddy. Dave.
What? I'm so lost.
Hashtag English literature. Hashtag English literature.
Oh god, no. But anyway,
Hashtag Nanny.
it had a lot of symbolism, and it did because at first I was going, "That's gotta be Jericho," but it also could be.
Everything that you twist things, isn't it?
Yeah, so like it was hard to work out. At the end, when Jericho came out, I was like, "Okay, fair play," but I did have that seed of doubt.
I love the vignette.
It did make me laugh as well when he did return. He just ran round and people were like, oh. I was like, it was a bit like to the turn on.
Jericho.
As for an actual debut, I can barely remember any.
Alberto Del Reyes was kind of.
I like
They went over fucking years.
I tell you which one I liked, just for the simple fact. You know how sometimes you like to be pissed off because everything's going okay and you need something to really sink your teeth into.
Yes.
I was in a state of bliss. I was happy, and I was watching SmackDown. Instead, my man said, roll the footage. And there was this vignette about Mr. America. And I was going, well, who could this charming chap be? Out comes the rest. I'm like, oh no, I know this music. I know this music.
It's not
And
bad.
there it comes with the fucking mask. And I'm just like, no. Hogan!
That's fun.
If anybody can help me find that Mr. America figure, that would be much appreciated.
For myself, debuts.
True.
You know, I like the simplicity of Rey Mysterio's. The mask followed by like, the little bit of footage you
Yes.
see. I like that. Mysterio was coming. That was real cool for me. Return one. Oof. Returns. Kane's new one was pretty cool.
Well, with the
Um,
whole like
Yeah,
the
the remask film.
I had a lot of fucking
That's still a
footage in it.
return. You haven't got a debut, yeah.
That's a Rey Mysterio's debut.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Undertaker always has some really cool ones. I don't go Taker in WrestleMania 20, The Return of the Dead Man. I enjoyed that. But then again, I enjoyed the 03 ones where they showed them through the years.
Aye.
So, but I'm going to go with WrestleMania 20 where it was like the tormenting of Kane.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
All right, next question.
Next questions are from Tumblr.
Tumblr!
Oh,
we love the Tumblr.
The archive Tumblr.
Unless you have one.
You
Nah,
have another one?
We love the Tumblr.
nothing from you who answers this week.
Oh.
Thank God I can't get criticised.
Oh.
Right, this is two. Both of them are from Anonymous.
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 Anon?
Anonymous.
First question.
Mhm.
Why has Jones...
Hello.
Why is who?
Jones.
Oh,
Steve Jones C13.
So why is Davy Jones?
All
And this
right.
name's referring to you.
Well,
our question just for you. What is it then? Why is Jones?
I don't know. What?
What is
Never
it?
challenged for the quiz title.
Is he a
Ah.
coward?
Is it because he's not as big a mark as you guys? Or is he just better at being a quiz host?
Throw
Well,
it over?
from a personal point of view, I know I'm not as big a mark. I love wrestling, but I do not have the trivia. See, my shtick is I remember what was said in a promo. Like, I've got more of an ability to tell you what was said, because I'm the annoying prick that when you try to quote someone, I go, actually, this is what they said, and then I get slapped and I have to sit in the corner. But I couldn't tell you dates. Most of the time I couldn't tell you the pay-per-view. I usually get lucky. Like, we recently had a guess the match, and I just looked at it and went, that's Goldust versus, I think it was
Mark Mero in
Barbaro.
1996.
Yeah, I just remember, because I remember watching it on, like, one of those vintage, like, programs. I was like, oh, right, I know this, you know? But no, I'm more of a promo guy, because I'm there for the promo. The matches I'll never remember, but I'll not remember them as easily as promos. So, but this issue has come up between us, where you said that either Djismie or you would probably be happy to do the quiz, and I've said, yeah, but what would be the point? You know, at least with you two, there's competition. With me, you're not going to have that competition. Because, like, take a bit when you're like, trying to guess the name of a superstar. Paul Orndorff, I'm no, Rock, Austin. I'm going with people who I like knew when I was watching wrestling. So that's my mini alarm. I can't shut it up. I could try to take the hammer to it, but then I have to buy a new one, and the shop kind of doesn't exist anymore. You know, so I don't know.
Red 5 standing by.
Well, Red 5 is still in Newcastle.
No.
But anyway, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll challenge for it, but to be honest with you, I kind of do the work, so they don't have to.
What do you think, Jizz? Should he challenge or should he...
You sure?
Now you see,
I'll
I'm the
do-
same.
I think
I'm good.
The
I'm a
loser-
wrestling fan, but I've got. He tries to quiz me all the time. I'm like, you know, I've got the crop.
I think the loser of me and you should do the next quiz. The questions.
Sure.
That's what I think.
But will you be able to get as good a question as the Paul? How do you pronounce it?
Fucking Paul Orndorff!
Yeah. Will you
Yes.
be able to get one? You
Oh,
got
yeah.
them.
Wait, I?
I want that.
If you want to make us hard questions, I'll just be a dick about it.
No, you will.
That's why he's going to be...
Put it this way: in the last
To
hashtag
be
shout
fair.
quiz, me and Dan competed in. He beat me by overwhelming score. I was even with my specialist subject. I scored quite a bit in my specialist subject, even though I did argue with two of the questions.
Boston legal.
Yeah, I argued with two of the questions because I argued that technically they weren't actually about Boston legal, and they
But
weren't.
Dan, don't worry, I wouldn't be
But-
putting gate prices or attendance. I thought they were harsh, man. That was just overly harsh.
I trust me, there was not a lot I could ask about the pay-per-view. Because for you guys who haven't seen, who have basically forgot about the quiz, Dan's special subject was the ECW pay-per-view,
Very legal.
and trust me, there is not a lot of info to really ask questions about on that one, except just go, right, name all the matches. So I had to be creative with that one. Yeah, I'll take you. I'll take any one of you so I lose, happily. And if I won, well, we'll just call it like the hand of God, and then he abandons me in my rematch.
And the final question I have from Anonymous on Tumblr asks, you guys seem to have a lot of tension towards each other. I don't know.
Bullshit!
I don't know where he's getting that from, just before.
Football.
Yeah. Where's he getting that from?
Yeah.
Have what?
A lot of tension towards each other.
Oh, yeah. I'm here, I can witness it.
So, what I want to know is, what do you guys like about each other?
Oh.
And in what areas do you tend to agree the most?
Oh, interesting.
That's a strange question.
It's because it involves him liking people.
No, that would be Dan,
Yeah.
who doesn't like people.
I don't like
Dan
people.
doesn't like people, folks. He really doesn't. I'm surprised he's in this room right now because, maybe 2 years ago, the two people to his left and right were complete strangers to him, even though he had met them in the past, but he denies that.
Maybe this is hashtag total markup, not fucking Jeremy Carter.
I know, and I still stand by. I didn't meet you at any wrestling show.
You
I
did.
can't remember.
If you can remember me,
Yeah.
he can
Yes,
me.
I remember you as a Twitter guy.
Yeah,
Because
definitely. I was definitely with him then.
Yeah?
all right, that's,
See?
Sorry, I can't remember you either. And when Djismie described you as the blonde lesbian,
yeah.
didn't help either,
I know.
which is
And
amazing.
he met you before on the bus.
I mean, for me, it's going to come down, like, when it comes to Djismie, I would say I am just his encyclopedic brain
All right.
when it comes to wrestling. It is the
Not
10th
just
wonder of
wrestling,
the-
actually. Ask him
Well,
random shit and he
it's-
just.
That's
Well,
probably historical.
Yeah, but on the he's like the 10th wonder of the world in terms of this encyclopedia of his brain. As for Dan, it's more about how usefully joyful he can be about wrestling. Like, he can sit there, watch a match, and be like so almost like a kid at times when he's watching it. And that's because with me, it's more like, fucking get in there, son, I'm quite happy about it. Like, I would react to that in like terms of like a football match that I kind of cared about. Whereas he'll be like,
Oh, we
it's
watched
all
it.
right.
He was round at mine on Sunday. That's it. Don't
But
say
I'd
anymore.
like to say the only reason
Monday.
that there.
Alright, sorry, Monday.
I would like to say that the reason there is tension is because we have differing philosophies when it comes to wrestling.
And you have different opinions, which you
It's like-
all stand by.
I would argue, and feel free to disagree, quite frankly, who does it on this show, that Djismie and I are on opposite ends of the spectrum.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because it's not so much that I'm a traditionalist, it's just I'm quite, as opposed, I'm over here like saying, it's about the future, he's like, but you've got to remember the past, and he's kind of in the middle, just go, well, you both shut the fuck up, AJ's on. And there you go. But, you guys?
I like Djismie's is a brother to me.
Oh.
It's one of those ones where we had the thing that brought us together was wrestling.
Mm.
It was the first real conversation me and you had, other than what score was it last night and do you want a pint, was did you see WrestleMania 22? Where we bonded over the bus about it and that, and a certain Mickey James moment with Trish Stratus.
Yeah.
Psycho Mickey.
Mm.
Loved her.
Damn. And
didn't.
so it's one of those ones where that was the thing that bonded us. And
Yeah.
don't get, and we've had 4-hour conversations on the phone where we booked wrestling,
Probably.
where we've sat there and an idea popped into our head and we booked each next 6 months of each show, and we're just on the phone, not writing anything down, recording anything, just going and then you could do this, and then he goes a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Although he wasn't so bad back then. There was no one dying for starters.
It's like the escalation law. Like,
It's
Yeah.
always been Katie Vick jokes.
It's always been Katie Vick
But
jokes.
you realise that at some point he will hit. You're going to hit a peak where it's going to be like the most shocking thing you can do is the basic. You've got to do that full
Just
circle.
have a singles match?
It's
Whoa.
the circle.
And he's
circle with
so-
me.
Yeah, there's that. We agree on quite a few things. John Cena can't wrestle.
Oh! You can say that, don't you say one word.
Batista can
You're
go.
sorry,
You're already on a month.
Batista's a scumbag.
You're already on a month's drought. Don't make it two.
I'm the boss.
Yeah.
I can fire him. He doesn't do jack shit when I tell him to do. I can tell him shut the fuck up, and he'll go. All right.
Alright.
For 5 minutes.
No, he's already on a month's drought.
And you've got the whole, we love divas.
Yeah.
Divas.
Well, who doesn't love divas?
We
I'll
love
even
plenty
admit,
of
I love divas.
we love the NWO. We love D-Generation. We are D-Generation X.
Yeah.
In every role, 5 steps behind. I'm Diesel, he's Sean.
Yeah. I'm all,
But at one
yeah.
point, I escalated that. He became Diesel, and I became Scott Hall. One night you're drinking, and all of a sudden you're a drunk.
I'm like the guy who works in an office that they happen to be in the bar that I was drinking. And they just went, come along, kid, we'll see what happens. And I'm like, all right, I can handle you guys. 5 minutes later, I'll take you home again. God bless, I love you, God. Drunk.
We agree on a few things. It's just what we disagree on.
We really
You
just.
We
haven't-
really disagree on.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm going to get to a point in wrestling where I'm going to probably like nobody.
you're almost there.
I'm almost there now.
But you will still watch
And
it.
that's why they have TNA, the recycling.
I'm right now.
Yes! Shun you!
So then we move. So
I didn't say it was bad. I just said it was the recycling bit of wrestling.
That's fine.
and for yourself, Steve.
I do watch it though.
For yourself, I mean, we bonded the same way we were wrestling. It was
Yeah.
Mick Foley and whatnot, and it was your idea of this show. It was to, you heard us two talking. It was
Them
like
two wouldn't have known each other, wasn't for me.
Yeah.
we should
I'm
have.
not being big-headed about
Well, it
that
was one of
either.
those ones where it was like, we should really record this.
Because we basically met on the bus when I
A
bought an
couple of times
elimination
on the
chamber.
bus.
Yeah, an elimination chamber
Yeah.
from your little brother.
Yeah.
And then years later, you pointed out to me, oh, Mick Foley's doing a comedy tour. And I'm like, what the fuck? I actually have money in the bank.
Yeah.
And you were like, you should buy tickets, Stevie.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, I think I will, Djismie. So I fucking went
I
in there and I bought tickets. And then all of a sudden I arrive in a suit. And there's these slobs just standing there.
I was in
peasants,
Lanzarote. Beautiful sunshine.
just playing the character. I am the poorest, richest man in the fucking world, apparently.
You are.
Oh,
But, so basically, because you guys were like sitting and me and Dan somehow ended up on our own.
oh.
So we just went, should we
Well,
just...
they were sitting on the floor, and we were sitting higher up.
Yes.
So I was
I was sitting in 3 rows by myself. It was awesome.
So I grabbed the pint.
Yeah, and I went, I'll follow that guy. And we kind of sat down, just started talking about wrestling, and we went, okay, who's better than who? We started like... Kurt
Who
Angle,
sells
John-
better than who sells this move best? At which
Yeah.
point he popped his head in, and we're going, shush! The adults are talking.
Yeah. And then we all ended up talking to each other, and I was like, well, dude, we should be talking about this in the podcast. I've been planning on doing podcasts for a while. Maybe we should do something. And then it kind of all went, yeah, okay, maybe something. And then a couple of weeks later, I'm like, so what do you think about this podcast?
At which point I remember Djismie's reaction of, shit, are we actually doing that?
I'm sick of hearing things
What
about
does he
doing.
do?
Yeah.
What does he do? He says he just turns up and that's all he does.
Yeah, you've seen it today.
But
That's true.
basically, Djismie
What have I done today?
is...
You
but
didn't even do research
How,
on
how,
the
good,
stuff.
how good at you are chemistry?
Oh,
Shit.
fuck, here we go.
Okay.
Oh.
The best way I can
This
put
is
it...
something I don't like.
I'm out.
Okay, here's
Done.
the thing.
I'm out.
Okay, imagine
I'm
a
out.
big ball, like a big dynamite in the shape of a big ball, right?
Uh-huh.
He's like the
Dynamite balls.
fuse, right? I'm the bomb itself because I'm the one that has bile and hatred hinted. Right? He's the fucking lighter.
Yep.
As soon as he arrives, boom!
That's
Sorry.
true.
That's 2.
Hashtag.
I'll owe you a coke. So basically, that's what he does. I mean, because when it's just me and Dan, you'll find that we're very calm and we don't argue.
Mind
Like,
you,
we-
I loved your impression of him when the Rocket.
I don't know what you
Yeah.
mean. I don't even know what happened there.
That
But
had
when-
me I'm at
Yeah.
work listening to that and I'm trying to.
But
I
when
know
me
what
and
happened.
Djismie had the episode together, we kind of had a disagreement on something, but it never escalated because we didn't have the fuse. Because the problem is Dan kind of offsets it because Dan kind of acts like a repellent. He throws Djismie over to that side, throws me over this side, so we become polar opposites. Put me and Djismie closer together without Dan acting there, it means we just kind of like merge almost. It's weird. So yeah, I suppose.
But if we just agreed on everything, how boring would this
Well,
be?
that's why we don't always do 2-man shows. We
Yeah.
do a 3-person.
I mean, and one of the things I enjoy about you is that you know certain things about the business, and you have an understanding of how the business should work, but it still doesn't stop you from enjoying it.
Yeah.
Some people get to the point where they're older and they know how the business works, and they get really fucking like, no, well, that's just stupid and just don't watch. Whereas you still enjoy, you still like watching
There's a
Raw.
suspension of disbelief
Yeah.
I'm willing to have.
You're willing to you're willing to see how things play out.
Yes, and Team Morales Cobra did get distracted by Oksana. Shit happens. You know?
I wouldn't.
Yeah. But yeah.
She's
But
Lithuanian, was she really
Come on.
impressive, Djismie?
Why do you like these two guys?
I hate them. I can't fucking stand them.
He's so happy he got rid of me.
He does it like Hulk Hogan and everyone like CM Punk. What the fuck, man?
No. Wait, I don't know what I've become pro Geordie like him.
I'm a Geordie man.
When you start walking
How am I? You're a Geordie man? How am I, man?
You start walking around
What are you
walking.
doing, man?
You bastard.
The thing is,
I'm walking. I live half my time in walking.
Yeah, he lives now, Walker, and we are Road, sorry. I got it right.
Technically, I'm half Geordie, but my mum was brought up posh and my dad was brought up proper. So,
Posh and proper.
so you got this weird
You're
combination.
half Geordie, half posh.
But yeah, basically what happened is my brother got the Geordie charm, but the eloquence of like the fake upper class
Oh,
lifestyle. No,
No,
older brother,
Oh, idiot.
Andrew. Whereas I kind of got, I kind of got some of it, but I got like the worst of halves of that.
No.
And Adam, our little brother, Adam just is
The
the
mini
perfect
funk's
child.
a fucking pimp.
He is the perfect child.
And pimps
Oh.
do not commit suicide.
No, they don't.
Pimping ain't easy.
So safe the rock.
Oh.
Yeah, you still haven't said why you like these guys. Come on.
I can't get away with an entrance, you know what I mean?
Go on, why do you like these guys? What about the boss first?
No,
I mean, oh.
it's not my fault.
Do you know why he's around?
He's
One day I might pay them.
You do get some little
We
money,
do.
don't
Both of you will get more money we make.
Well, I've known him longer, which people are surprised at. That would be Steve Jones 3-on-3 that can't see me pointing at him.
I can't wait for a camera.
we actually got asked once how it was weird because I think it was a question of how me and Dan came across Djismie.
Oh, yeah.
We had to explain.
Yeah.
No,
No.
me and Djismie met, then Djismie and Dan met, and then they kind of pulled me into that, and then it was like, oh, hello,
And
'Cause I-
hashtag total markout
because I fucked off for a long time.
He was dead, people.
Yes,
That,
the 3-day rule.
you give us some
Remember
comedy
Pascal?
moments in our first
See?
year.
Geordie. And now.
We thought you were dead.
Anyway,
So that was all fun and games. Until you came back. And we were like, oh my god, he's not dead. We were so happy.
And not a single fuck was given that.
Yeah, me, Sinjid, and Jeff were happy, just the rest of the class weren't.
Yeah.
so
But they were
this
all
isn't how you
passing
met.
folks.
This is how you met us, Djismie.
No, I'm saying what I like about it.
And
He gave me entertaining moments. No.
is there anything you two agree on?
We agree that CM Punk got the title way too early.
Yeah.
And they both agree John Cena can't wrestle.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah.
keep.
You can't. Your 5 moves.
So Hulk Hogan, like, but you know.
Yes, thank you. I'm your
Hulk
friend
Hogan
now.
has at least 4
No.
poses, so there's 4 moves.
You want to be careful.
I'm fine. I'm all to die, so I'm fine.
Yeah, I know you are.
And myself, Djismie?
So now, but
Why do you like that?
I always got on with
Oh,
him.
sorry, why do you like
I didn't
the
finish talking about Mr. Jones.
Alright, sorry.
Mr. Jones.
Sorry. I should be quiet in the corner, yeah?
You know, I adopted me chair.
Right?
Actually, you did. I'm quite surprised by that.
Why?
Kind of makes me feel a little bit uneasy.
Why?
But that's Djismie's chair.
Well, at all.
I put it there especially for him.
Oh, well, I could have sat on his knee, but I would have
You know-
put him.
The thing is, before a show, I put the chairs in the perfect position for them.
I used to be in the middle.
Yeah, but then I got to be in the middle because I was too quiet on the outside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, always got along with him as a friend.
Yep.
You know what I mean? We all, apart from, because we didn't really disagree this bad about wrestling.
No. And the funny thing is, Djismie knew me when I was an evangelical. Oh, bad times. But I was great and cool.
He was!
And
Right,
fucking
that was
God.
my next point.
Yeah.
The best small goalkeeper I have ever seen.
Hand of fucking God, man.
And me and him and Jeff are undefeated as a threesome. Take that any way you want, people.
Excuse me?
You take that any way you want.
Not that there's
I
anything
really
wrong.
don't want to know what happened in your
Not that
past
there's
like
anything
that.
wrong with that.
That's what was said.
It's such
Undefeated as a
such.
threesome.
You, as a threesome, I
Playing
really don't
football.
want to know what
Playing
happened.
football. Undefeated as a threesome. Playing football.
What sort of kinky football shit did you play like before?
Well,
I came
basically, what we would do is.
We'd all go on the goal. No.
up?
Pants down the drum.
No balls ever got past me. That's all I'm saying.
Damn right. Until
Ah.
he took a heart attack. That wasn't funny. We thought it
Just
was
the way
dying.
he's saying it.
Yeah, I had a heart condition.
Yeah.
What I love is, because obviously it's like, the way he said it's quite funny, but to some people they'll be going, oh, he's laughing at his heart condition. So what happened?
Well, there's a little
I
bit
died. That's what happened.
There's a little bit of that as well.
And Dan,
I became Diesel.
I did. He knew his place.
Just naturally over time. Fucking cunt.
Just always got along. Other than wrestling, just common interests, really. We've always disagreed on things in wrestling.
And not just wrestling, though. There's plenty of things we disagreed on anyway.
Yeah.
The amount of times we've been in a pub and argued over comics versus TV series, which is a true origin story.
Yeah. And just things like that. So it kind of...
No one I can't get a girlfriend, I'm sitting in the pub talking like that.
Oh.
I'll tell you one thing I look forward to.
Dare.
The day that we wrestle.
Do you want to be choked out as well?
I was talking to him, actually.
Okay.
If
We've done it before.
If you go toe to toe, because you can't go face to face, I'm afraid. That's fair play. But no, because I wrestled one time. No, I wrestled 3 times in one night. It was a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Back at the Hopsy Gala, as I call it.
I've witnessed that.
I think I had a.
Not there though.
I had a tag team match where all I know is it was Hobbsy and the other guy.
Hopsy.
Whatever. And the other guy, the guy drinks ethanol. Fuck him. The guy who was as big as him at the time, who was the guy I ended up lifting up and scaring the world with. And I can't remember who my tag team partner was. I think I was unfortunate to have Steven as my partner.
Yeah.
And I ended up in a handicap match essentially because it was just like, Steven, fuck off. Goof. And then we lost anyway. Because Steven took the fall, and I think it was because Hobbsy went, yeah, you're losing. And I'm like,
Wouldn't surprise me.
yeah, I'll just stay out here and do the shit.
I like me and Hopsy matches because they never end.
And then there's always against that other guy
That's
who
the
I can't remember his name.
What?
There's a
A
third guy.
referee just-
I can't remember his name, like Tim or Tom or Wankfeast. I don't know what his name was.
A lot of people agree with that.
We were in a restaurant and he tried to grab us and I bounced and I started turning in the air. So he got us into like a what looked like it was going to be a tiger bomb and it turned out to be more like a fucking powder drill landed on my neck. And so I said, he's a dick. And fire pits of hell await him.
So that's the things we do get along on. And that's things that we agree on certain areas. And we do actually like each other. It's just, we have strong opinions about certain things. And
Exactly. Again, I'm about the future, and I care more about the future than the past. Djismie cares more about the past future, and he believes that I would think it's safe to say that Djismie reckons that the future of wrestling lies within the past of wrestling.
Yes. As a guest, I'm going to have a question after you have finished.
Well, of course.
Of
Go
course,
ahead.
where's that
You
serious?
can ask as many
question?
questions as you like, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Really?
Have you all answered that?
Yeah, that's everyone answered, yeah.
Right.
Well,
That was a Jeremy
hang on,
Kyle show.
for the first time ever, live hashtag fan
I know.
Yeah.
I have a question. Can I have another one bar?
Yeah. Oh. I brought some mini one boards, people.
I don't
We have a camera, Anna.
All right, sorry.
We have
It's
a
alright.
camera. So they can't see.
You don't have to apologise.
Thank you.
Right.
Right.
Of
So,
all the champions that they are on WWE at the moment, Intercontinental, US, WWE World, Divas,
Tag team.
if you were the script, alright, sorry, tag team, if you were the script writer, who would you have as champion right now? Of each of those,
Does it have to be in the company?
yes.
Oh.
You have
Can I have The Rock? Because he's going to come back and challenge for the
he's
title.
on contract, and he's on the roster.
Is
He's
there both
on-
sections?
you can
You
have
know,
the
like,
Rock.
and normal.
You can have The Rock, you can have Brock because he's still,
Right.
but you can't have any people signed to Legends contract. It's got to be people current roster.
Now you make me.
WWE, CM Punk.
No, you.
No, that's what I have.
Oh, no, man.
That's what you said. Who would I have? And I
Yeah,
have
but
CM Punk.
you've got to make it interesting in having somebody else.
No, I just said who
I
I
am
wanted.
here with the live question, so I am.
You never said that!
Well, I am dictating.
Okay.
Fine!
No,
No,
You
So you
cannot.
can't
Let
have
me-
the current
Let me
No, you cannot have. I'll re-question. Of all the champions at the moment, who would you have apart from the current champion? There, done.
Fine. World Heavyweight, CM Punk.
Fine, you get rounded. You can have that. I'll let you-
WWE.
Well done.
I know. Boom. WWE, I'd have Dolph Ziggler.
All right.
Because he's going to get the other World Heavyweight anyway, so. Intercontinental. Zack Ryder.
Okay.
US champion. It's an interesting one. The US. Cody Rhodes.
Tag team.
The Usos.
Ah.
And Divas. Beffy. Look
Okay.
at Beffett. That's all I'm right, just.
Yeah. Isn't that them all?
You said US, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, he said US.
Yep, that's all.
Right, go on. Who's next on the list?
Just.
Man, Susan,
I'm still thinking.
Oh.
Can I have Trish Stratus?
No, she's got a Legends
I've
contract.
told you there can't be anyone on Legends contracts.
There goes my tag champs.
Oh, yes, shame.
I'm going to work at the bottom and work my way up the top then. So Divas. And that's
So
not
tag teams.
I put them kind of equal. Divas, I'd probably say Natalia.
Okay. Yeah.
Tag team. Probably Primo and Epico. Intercontinental.
Actually, did I change my US?
Yeah?
Did I have my US not be Cody Rhodes and instead be Tyson Kidd?
Oh, yeah.
Continental. Probably Wade Barrett. And actually see if we can do it right this time.
Well, you would be booking it.
I'm the script writer, yeah, so I'll make it fucking work. Look what I did to Brock. I am the fucking master of booking. Hashtag genius. Hashtag ironic. United States. Do I? No. Don't deserve it. You don't deserve that, sir. That is for someone else. Zack Ryder. Give him another title. Right, World Heavyweight. Dolph Ziggler. That's an easy one for me. WWE Champion. No, he's champion. I would actually give it a Kane.
Ah.
I give it a Kane because it's around about time, and as I said in like the last pay-per-view, Kane, I would be okay if Kane walked away with the title. So yeah.
Yeah. Right. Now you've had a little time to think.
I can't have Jericho now, can I?
Nope.
No, he's gone.
I've just do Rhodes since he's the
No,
NXT
no.
I
general
told
manager.
you, you're not allowed
He's
to.
not an active superstar.
He's the general manager.
He's not active superstar.
And he's actually still Legends contract.
Yep, there you go. If he's Legend contract, that
But
was
he's on TV.
No, I said.
No, he said he's not Legends contract.
Right.
Thank you. You can rewind. I
Right.
said Legend
Can I
contract.
get a rewind?
The Rock would be my WWE champion.
Fair play.
Wow. shut
Okay.
The Rock and Layla would be my tag.
up.
Really?
The Rock and Layla? Seriously?
Okay.
I'm not even surprised.
No,
I did you say this before?
okay then. That's
Undertaker would be the IC champ.
Because he's never held it
my
before.
IC.
Because he never held it, we'll make him a triple crown and a grand slam in the same time.
Okay then.
No, it does actually.
Come on, keep going.
Well, I would have had Jericho's the US, but
You can't come on.
I get the Kane.
Okay.
Never held it.
You've got world still to go.
And World and that's Divas.
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler can be the Divas champion.
No, you can't have a man. We're not going into TNA world.
No, I'm going into WWE World. Harvey Wippleman was the women's champ.
Vito was.
Hang on. Is Jerry Lawler on Legends deal?
He's not.
He's not. He's on a commentator's team.
Right then, I'm sorry.
With
I'm
5 wrestling appearances in that deal.
I'm changing the.
Wow, oh my god, that's a little harsh.
Mae Young would be my Divas champion.
Legends contract.
How many times no people on Legends contract?
Okay,
So I can't have a man winning the Divas title.
No. I'm
That's
changing
just
the rules.
bullshit.
Yes, well, they picked a woman
Oh,
for
wow.
the meeting.
it's bullshit for a man to not be allowed to hold a women's championship.
Yeah? It is bullshit. It's sexist.
Right?
No, it's not. But you might want to look up your law there, son.
Mm-hmm. Right, come on.
Choose a diva.
Choose a current diva.
Beth Phoenix.
Right, what else has he not got?
And Will
Oh.
Henry. I
Well,
can't have King now, fuck's sake.
oh,
Such a terrible shame. A loss for the wrestling community.
yes, what a shame.
Big Show.
Boom.
No, that's a good choice.
There you go.
There you go then.
And before we move on to the next section, I have the guess the match
Have you got no
review.
more questions? Like,
No, that's it.
No, I
Keep
just wanted.
fire them?
No, I just wanted one. That was an interesting one for you. Which I had to keep changing the rules on. It was
I don't know if you
horrendous.
notice your lads choking.
That's fine.
that doesn't help you now.
Uh-huh.
He'll
You
be fine.
gotta be upwards.
He'll be fine.
You okay?
So anyway, the results of
Hang
the
on.
guess the match.
Castanets. There's audience is fine.
Guess the match.
Yeah, guess the match.
Stop
The-
dying.
The page is currently on Facebook, Tumblr, and I tweeted a few other people. That one there.
Yes.
It's a WCW special
Didn't watch that.
and is Eddie Guerrero versus Juventud Guerrero on an episode of Monday Night Show, and the year from right now is escaping me.
Yep.
But you can find it on the Best of Nitro DVD.
Well, there
And
you
that's
go.
the picture.
So with
There's
all
the revealed picture,
fair play
which will be uploaded
on
probably
Tumblr.
right now on Tumblr and on Facebook.
So we've done the WWE recap. We've done the wrestling news, the fan corner. Oh my god! And with those voltages of electricity surging through the air, it can only be one thing. Hashtag
Well,
shameless plug!
I would like to give a shameless plug to our fan of the week. We haven't had one for a while.
Okay.
Where's my mug?
Don't we have to agree on this?
Where's my mug?
It's we're waiting for my little brother to order it
No.
because it's his hands at the moment. Well, not literally, but
I would like to give the
He's
fan of the
making
week
it as we
to
speak.
Djismie,
yes.
who gives us a question every week, but like the other week he gave us 3 to 4 questions. He's a dedicated fan.
I'm sorry, but when I spoke to him at the Olympic football, I haven't watched the last 2 episodes. Get up to date, son!
That's at the point. He stores them up and watches them in a group. There's nothing wrong with doing a podcast. I do that with podcasts I watch. So I'm going to give him the fan of the week.
Does he get anything?
Congratulations, that's the No.
Not
Yeah.
unless, not unless he pays for it.
No,
Yeah.
his brother did, but he doesn't.
I might
Sorry.
get you a t-shirt.
Well, I'm still waiting on my mug, so
As long as it
good
doesn't
luck
come
with
out
that.
of my pocket, I'm fucking happy.
Good
And
luck
mine.
with that, Stephen.
So basically, it's time for the shameless plug. What does that mean? It means I'm giving you a bunch of links for you guys to check out. Starting with our Facebook fan page, facebook.com/total marker. Go there for our guest the matches and all that jazz. Great place to go. Or you could go to our Tumblr page at totalmarkout.tumblr.com. Some great stuff to check out there. You'll have some of our episodes. You can send us your questions there. You can find the guest the matches there. Not only that, but you can also find details on the hashtag Fantasy Wrestling League that we do. We will be opening up an internet division probably in the next season that we do. So not season 2, but season 3.
The next season we're going to work out after the show.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Also,
in the wrestling league as well.
and as you may have heard, we actually have a store. It's cafepress.com/total markout.
Bye.
And of course, you can always follow us on Twitter.
Please do.
You can follow Eric Von Djismie at Eric Von Djismie. That is ErikVandJismie, and the D is silent.
Follow me.
But just remember to fucking type the D. It's silent, not non-existent.
Yeah.
You can also follow Geek King
If you must.
at G33K_KING. That is G number 3 K_KING. And there is Steve Jones 313 at Steve Jones 313. That is STEVGONES number 3. And of course, there is our special guest, Cena's true fan. If you can't spell that, or maybe you're playing an online quiz, in which case, get help.
Oh.
Now, our next episode number 22, will be on September 1st, 2012. That'll be a Saturday. And remember, if you are finding trouble watching these videos as one long one, all our videos are separated out into about 2-parters on Blip TV. That is blip.tv/total market. There is nothing wrong with that for people who have slower computers and internet connection.
Flip doesn't work.
Does.
It does. I'm
I've
afraid.
never tried it, but my
If you go
YouTube's fine.
If you go to blip.tv
Yeah.
/total markdown, it does.
It depends how you use it, I'm afraid. But you get all the episodes as one long episode, except for this one, which is a special two-parter.
Sorry.
4.
It's not a problem. It's worked out quite well, and we just want to say thank you guys for joining us. Next week it'll be the 3 marks as per usual, bitching, fighting, screaming, but secretly we kind of like each other.
As you've heard them say it.
Yeah, we kind of like each other, but we'll never admit it again. So for both of us at Hashtag Walkout, it's goodbye from Dan,
Peace!
goodbye from Djismie,
Bye.
goodbye from Anna,
Bye!
and goodbye from me as we say thank you for tuning in. And remember, next Saturday, September 1st, 2012, whether it be YouTube or blip.tv, be sure to check out the, well, maybe one day, greatest wrestling podcast in the world!
Hashtag
Total Markdown!